Bitcoin Cash, here's the video on it, why the price went up like crazy and now it just crashed another 40%. Welcome to Bitcoin, welcome to cryptos where volatility is absolutely normal, and welcome to Kubera. Woo! I'm excited today. By the way, someone said I look like a Mormon now. Well, I am here to talk to you about Satoshi's mission. Yeah, can I have a few moments of your time, please? By the way, if you like this video, give it 5 million likes and you will receive free Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin Cash, a lot of you have been looking at the charts. It hit like 700 bucks after it kind of have a little dumping, and a lot of people are confused. They're wondering, well, why didn't I keep my Bitcoin Cash? Or if they did keep it, which most likely was most of you, because the people who tried dumping would have logged on to exchanges that A, weren't working, or even if they did get the BCH and they transferred it and it wasn't stuck in confirmations and the exchange was working and all that stuff. Some people had glitches, some people lost, like, okay, technically they didn't lose their BCH, but it didn't go through the orders. There was just a lot of chaos the day of, where most exchanges, I mean, during even our live stream, we saw Kraken go down, we saw Bitrex go down, we saw all these exchanges having little errors. Obviously, because, you know, when they're having errors during normal days of, they shouldn't be having errors, they shouldn't be glitching out, but that's just the way it is, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're able to fix it, but they're pulling a Comcast on us. Anyways, so yeah, when on normal days we're having problems, on heavy days of trading, when everybody's trying to click onto the website, there's a bunch of traffic just trying to dump their coin all at once, of course we're going to see exchanges crash. But when exchanges crash, then obviously the coin also goes down as well, because people are seeing like, oh my god, everybody's freaking out, and just drove the price down super sharply. But then the next day, what turns out is there's been a little bit of a problem with Bitcoin Cash. So not everybody received it when they should have. For example, people who have Trezor, I mean, even people with Ledger, for example, you know, cold storage and all that. So they received their Bitcoins, but it was a little bit delayed. And then turns out that Trezor versus Ledger, I mean, if you had a Ledger, it looks like you got your BCH a little bit early before your Trezor got it, which is weird. They shouldn't have done that, but I guess that's what they were doing. So yeah, you got it a little bit delayed. And then when you finally got it and you were trying to send it off to an exchange and the exchange was up, turns out that there's a little bit of a problem with confirmations and sending, and it does take a while. And by the time you finally got it, if the exchange accepted it, then, you know, hopefully you were able to go through. But what turns out that what was driving the price up is there wasn't a lot of coins to work with. Nobody was able to sell. I mean, you were able to sell if you had it on the exchange, and the exchange not only supported BCH, but they also allowed selling and trading, because there were exchanges that gave you BCH, but then you'd have to transfer onto another exchange, which, you know, kind of screwed things up a little bit. There was also exchanges that just didn't support BCH at all. Cough, cough, Coinbase, as we were talking about previously. Hey, a little bit of an update to this situation. It seems that Coinbase has announced and has emailed everybody that on January 1st, 2018, they will be supporting it, which is interesting because, yeah, it's a couple months away from now. It's nice that they chose it so far away. They're like, woohoo! So anybody who had Bitcoin should be getting their BCH, I guess. Unless something happens. But yeah, they didn't want to go through with the lawsuit, which is interesting. I thought they'd fight it. As you guys remember from the previous video, I was on Coinbase's side, because technically, and this is coming from a person who is missing out on BCH from Coinbase. It's like $50 worth or whatever, but I don't care. Most of the people who are upset at the company because they gave notice to, like you were able to withdraw it, so I don't get it. Anyways, we got a Raven just kind of chilling there. Yeah. So a lot of people were hoping to go lucky with their BCH deposit and the confirmations and the blocks found, which that is pushing your luck there, buddy. That's way too much. I mean, this is a crypto world we're talking about here. Very volatile. Everything's going crazy. And then looks like things sort of slowed down a little bit, so the price fell down as more people were able to dump. And everyone got excited, but truthfully, here's what I think for Bitcoin Cash. I don't think it's ever going to replace Bitcoin. There's just a lot of negative energy. There's a lot of voodoo stuff against it. No, a lot of people just don't believe in it. And even if it is great and better and faster, it can be the best altcoin in the world. It can be the best cryptocurrency out there, 10 times better than Bitcoin. But if it's not publicly received well, if there's not good marketing, if it's just not therefore the average common folk who's investing in it, it doesn't ever stand a chance against Bitcoin. With Bitcoin in general, we're seeing a lot of new hype over, every single month. That's why I got into crypto. That's why, even though I've been working with crypto since 2013, I just decided to make a crypto channel now. Also, I saw that a lot of other channels are just being silly, so it's like, come on, we got to get professional a little bit here. But anyways, most likely you are still holding on to your Bitcoin Cash because you didn't get a chance to dump it yet. So if you're wondering what to do with it, you can either dump it, you can hold on to it, maybe you do half and half, maybe you trade your BCH for some other altcoins. It's up to you. Personally, you guys know I'm a little bit more of a fan of Ethereum than Bitcoin. I don't think there's any perfect coin out there. I sold my BCH, but I sold it actually today because I forgot about it. I was just like, oh, all right, cool. It went up a little bit, whatever. All right, I don't care. And I am currently not holding any. I'm holding a little bit of Bitcoin. I'm holding a little bit of Steam. I was holding Ethereum, but I think that's going to be a future topic, how I lost a couple $100 of Ethereum in just the silliest way. If you want to hold on to BCH, that's up to you. I just want you guys who are researching this, to actually be fully aware of what's going on, that certain exchanges are manipulating. And a lot of what's interesting is you have a lot of people who trust these large big boys up there, but you should never put in too much trust into these exchanges, because it's just amazing how these guys are working with billions of dollars, and it's 2017 approaching 2018. We got people onto the moon like a long time ago. Now we want people on Mars. Laws are changing, society's advancing, everything seems to be getting better in this world. However, yet we still cannot get simple trading websites to work. They're behaving like they were born in 2000, because everything's glitching out, and it's just, I don't understand. I feel that some of these websites that are currently trading, that are allowing all of this, won't be here within the next 5 years. I mean, you look at Mt. Gox, you look at other exchanges where, they were dealing with hundreds of millions or even billions of Bitcoins, right? I mean, dollars worth of Bitcoins. And even though they acted semi-professionally, they still got away with weird stuff out there. There's companies right now that are in some really shady stuff, and it's just, you should never trust an exchange with your coins. You should never trust anybody in the crypto world too much. You should always do your research. Even me, maybe I'm compromised. People are saying, conspiracy mode, that Jihan and company are buying the BCC to kind of pump up the prices a little bit, which honestly could be happening, because people with a lot of cash, the whales, how they like to manipulate the prices. And if you're not familiar with that, well, this happens in the real world. No matter how you want to be thinking about it, there's always that one individual who wants to game the system, or there's more likely more than one, and they're kind of grouping up to make as much money as possible, because the people with insider information, the people with other plans, they know what they're doing. Now, I don't want you to freak out and be like, oh my gosh, I have no influence at all. Listen, you are still allowed to trade. Don't be like, there's evil people out there, they're gonna get me. They don't care about you individually. Everyone's selfish, everyone's greedy, everyone just wants to make a little bit of money, or a lot of money. So just keep that in mind, that sometimes when a price goes up suddenly 25-30% in a single day, or even in a couple hours, there might be something behind that won't keep it up there. And look at the news. If you start looking at the news, if you go on forums, if you see what other people are thinking, even one little rumor, even one thought on Twitter or speculation on Tumblr or forums section, that is able to unravel into something else, where suddenly it's a lot of FUD, and it's just this giant train where everybody gets on board and they want to panic sell, they want to freak out, or maybe they're buying like crazy, they're putting up walls, and it's just like, for the newbies, they get caught in this. They really do get caught in this because they don't understand how it works. They see something, they don't even know how to read the candlestick charts, but they get excited, and especially this is like the worst thing you can do, but you buy at the peak. So I'm sure there's got to be people who are super excited with BCH approaching 700. They're like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's gonna hit 1,000, and now it only crashed again. Tomorrow it could go up again, it could go crazy. I don't think there's much of a future with it. But I don't see a reason for BCH to just suddenly disappear, And it is one of the top altcoins on CoinMarketCap at the moment. That's because there's a lot of people who are involved around this, and they just want to trade as much away as possible right now. They either want to dump it, or there's a lot of people who see a lot of, they want to do risky moves. They see a lot of money, so they're trying to buy up if they can, if the exchange is allowing that. So really, the major thing is, in the crypto world, it's kind of funny how even if you see an opportunity to make a lot of money, or you just have a plan in mind, that plan may not actually happen. It's not going to be realized just because an exchange is not allowing you, or there's some silly glitch, or there's a DDoS attack or whatever. And it's kind of scary a little bit that we're not able to trust these exchanges. Do I trust an exchange with my money? No. Should you trust your exchange with your money? No, I'd say not. Anyways, what should you do with BCH? It's up to you. But truthfully, I got rid of mine. You're able to do what you want with it. It could go up a little bit. I don't think it's going to disappear, but maybe you should spend a little bit of time researching it and going into other altcoins. Always spread out your risk. Anyways, my name is Mike. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. We shall be doing a live stream right now. I don't know when I'm going to release this video, but it's getting late. Peace, guys. Thank you. Support.